Here are Lori's finished photo albums. This one's actually a sign-in book, this gold leather album. The leather is actually gold foil leather. It's gorgeous. Huge gold book. Will definitely draw attention. The pages were made with BFK paper. You can see they're very heavy-duty, heavyweight. This will be great for signing on. Won't allow the ink to show through. The map insert, I used maps that were sent by fellow bookbinders. I antiqued them since they were a little bit blue and bright and just didn't fit the vintage type feel that the books had. So I antiqued it with acrylic paint, gave it a wash, and then the stamps were from Lori. She actually sent those to the mail. She'd purchased them from somewhere. They're actual vintage stamps. They're really neat. They say war tax on them. Some of them are pretty old. One on this book over here says it's from 1908. So they're really neat. This is also a different map than the sign-in book, but I also antiqued that one. They're both done in the cord-bound style, and it's real cord-bound that goes right through the cover. You can actually kind of tell just a little bit as the bumps are there from the cords. This is actually a map from 1861 right here on the inside cover. It's really, really neat looking map. On the back cover, this map was very, very brittle. I'm not sure how old this one is, but the paper was very brittle itself, and it even had a kind of a waxy finish over the top. So when I antiqued it, these parts right here were very, very bright white, and I antiqued it just slightly so that it would match with the rest of the book, and it wouldn't stick out too much because it looked so brand new. But it is a little bit older because the paper was very, very brittle. It cracked right here along the spine, and I glued it all down, and I kind of pressed it down with my bone folder, and then I had to put another piece of map in there that I had also antiqued to make it look older, give it more of that greenish feel and not so bright blue, so to cover up that, make the spine stronger too. I actually had to reinforce these spines since they're such large books. They're 9 by 12. The pages are 9 by 12, and this one's 2 inches thick, and this one's 4 inches thick, and it's really, they both have 100 pages, but this one has spacers in it to allow for photographs to be placed into it. So this one had to be reinforced a lot as well. The maps on this were actually bright blue. This is a newer paper, but I antiqued it so that it has this greenish tint to it. It looked really, really pretty. This is the back side. Has that same paper on it that's been antiqued. The inside has BFK spacers in it, and then there's also, see if I can get to one. Here's a map spacer to show you. I put turquoise thread throughout, so it's actually sewn with turquoise thread. So is the gold album. Kind of goes with the colors of Lori's wedding. And there's map spacers. This one actually has part of the compass and the maps through it.